Now, the UM Gallery, located at the Waterfront in Current, has for some time now been the home for a lot of artists. Recently, the gallery hosted an all-female artist art exhibition to mark their Women's Month, and the Art-titude team was there to witness firsthand what these artists have been working on behind the scenes. This is what we captured. Enjoy! For years now, the UM Gallery has made it their mission to give female artists a platform through which they can articulate their views, opinions and messages artistically.
We've been running since 2019, and then since 2020 we've been running as a UM Gallery, which means Usanii Mashariki. So it covers both male and female. And now we just wanted a specific duration, a specific exhibition where it's women bring their perspective, because sometimes if you have a perspective just from the male point of view and then you have a perspective just from the female point of view, it's different. Things come out differently, and also it makes them feel a little bit proud of being focused on as female artists.
With a number of pointers and notes to pick from the first edition of the gallery's Women Month exhibition, the second was exhaustively prepared and anticipated.
I've been exhibiting with the UM Gallery for a couple of years. This is my second Women's Month with them, and as always they've been all welcoming. It's always good to be part of this diverse group of women to be exhibiting at this particular show. The response has been very good since the first one as well. Quite a few people coming to see and trying to see why we are doing a Women's Month in the middle of the year when normally people do it during a specific event relating to women. So I think it makes us stand out from all the other shows, because we're taking a specific month in the year separate from everybody else. So it makes us really stand out.
What has changed is this theme for this time was, our theme was love, family and real values in Africa. So a lot of people felt it was a very difficult theme, though in actual sense it's a very open theme. So a lot of people felt like they're being pushed to, they're being challenged, which was the whole point, was to challenge people. And they have risen to the challenge. So the challenge was, it's more challenging than last year's theme, which was called Breaking the Bias.
Incorporating an ensemble of some of the country's top and emerging female talent only meant it was judicious to celebrate our own values, culture and heritage.
The theme was about family values, and I'm already very big on family and very big on family creating time for each other, to experience the world together, to enjoy together, to create value in each other. And so the theme was very beautiful for me. And when it came to building up my work, I came up with my theme, which is the 4 elements that I would say run the world: fire, air, water and earth. So that's my theme, that's my running theme. You'll see most of my paintings are quarter. Some are not, but they still have things like mandalas running through. So there was a spiritual growth I've been going through, and it really inspired my work.
Definitely, because if you see, you'll see there's wildlife. Wildlife is part of our real values, because you know wildlife it belongs to us. The nature, the mountains, the trees, the animals. You see, we are so used to people outsiders consuming it that we even forget these things are ours. So that's why you see there's wildlife, and then you see about the nature of the women's experiences. There's pieces here about suffering that women have had, these pieces about triumphs they've had. So they've been able to translate it. And also one thing we put in the theme, it said you can only use maximum 4 colors. 3 colors, and then if you count with the canvas, comes to 4 colors. So it was to make it more challenging. So you don't just splash colors on or do artwork, just colors. You think of the form, you think of the concept, the composition. So that was the challenge. And they have reason to it. It's quite good. It's very nice.
This exhibition was a reveal party of the artworks the participating artists had been working on behind the scenes.
For this exhibition, I did find it interesting that they gave us conditions, especially for the 3 colors. However, I did have a few ideas, and it was just about implementing them. So for the first idea, for this one, I titled it in Your Hands, and it just depicts a woman in labor, and at this moment she's being, let's say, analyzed by a midwife. So in modern medicine, mostly we don't consider going to the midwife. We just expect we've gone for visitations, we've done all the visits, and we've checked everything. But in this case, it's more of that raw feeling, that experience that the midwife has. She knows what's happening, and in this case, that woman is totally relying on her. So in this case, I just wanted to just have that depicted. Don't have to put a face to it, you just have to put that moment.
Hapa exhibition, nilijua through a friend, ndo alini-invite nikuje. So the first day nikikuja nikaona iko interesting, but nilikuwa scared kuleta pictures kwanza. But after kuona hii exhibition about women, so nilikuwa much inspired. Just not even me a woman, so the life story, so nika decide I'll take part in it. Then I decided to do 2 of them, nikazileta.
As the art industry continues to grow exponentially, now more than ever, there is need for the audience and consumers to attune themselves to what the value of art really is.
The role of an artist in the society is been largely forgotten. Most artists, visual artists, people think they are like entertainers. You're just there to decorate, you know, a nice thing to hang in your house or to do face painting at a children's party. So people have forgotten there's a role visual artists have. Writers, you know their role. Musicians, you know their role. Comedians, you know, comedians, they talk about issues which you can't bring out normally, but they bring it out like in a joke form. Visual artists, what we do is we are connecting the past, the present, and the future. You see, we are showing you things. This is where we were, this is where we are, and probably if we continue in that direction, this is where we are going. So when any member of the community comes to a gallery like this, something is going to be, there's a spark that's going to be ignited in them. They won't even know it. They'll go away thinking they just saw nice things, but something inside is going to be ignited. That's why you need to come.
Such an artistic way of commemorating the unconventional Women's Month. Right now we take a short break, but we'll have lots more in store for you. See you in just a bit.